Readings of the Black Light. Now I called the last one Rebuilding Black Power. Now, on YouTube, all unity seems to be lost. You got everyone feuding with one another. You got Umar Johnson against Seti. You got Young Pharaoh against the Nation of Islam, and I could go on and on. If I haven't called your favorite YouTuber, it's because time is of value. But they made it like black consciousness like a dirty word. They made black power a dirty word. Everybody trying to get one up on everybody. But back in my day when I was coming up, the generations in the 50s, 60s, 70 was a new breed. 70 was a new breed. But we were intelligent. You wanted to be gangsters or anything slick. But we read story of Kennedy's and we read books, philosophy, Plato, when I was like 17 and 18. The Color of Law, you know. See, when I was coming up, Hollywood fed us war movies, World War I, World War II, gangster movies, James Cagney, cowboys was regular, you know, and we was into making our own weapons because we had wood shop and metal shop, you know. So when they speak of the rebellion, 67 rebellion, they fail to tell you that the police was worse than or just as bad as what they are now. They don't talk about stress. They don't talk about the big four. And they don't talk about the tactical, where the tactical came in after stress. But this brother here, Mayor Coleman Young, they slept on him. But they thought that he was going to be an Uncle Tom. But he became mayor for 20 years. And raised up, Barry Gordy flourished. The Nation of Islam flourished. The Don Barton. I could go on and on and on, man. It was a lot of black businesses in them days. Coleman Young was giving out grants and Pell grants and weatherization grants. And the Boule black people, or Boule Negroes, and uh, elites, bourgeois, that's who's running the city now. They didn't think that Mayor Young was going to be down for the grassroots. And we was hardcore, man. We in the plants, we changed the direction of the plants. I mean, I could go on and on and on. So we're gonna put a pause in this chapter right here for 1 second.
This is the toughest situation to deal with that I've seen now, short of Vietnam. What's the intersection there? What was remaining of the upper story just fell in. It was leaning precariously for some time. Now it just fell into the street. We just heard a sniper shot. No one knows where it has come from here at the corner of Taylor and 12th. There are. The foundation and the chimneys, even the basements are afire.
Our community has been torn apart. We have spent years trying to build bridges, and then to have persons just come in and in a few hours to destroy this is a little bit more than some of us can take.
On July 23rd, 1967, Detroit was hit by a riot.
Everything broke loose.
43 dead, thousands injured, and the city in flames.
All we can hear is fire engines and police sirens.
I guess when I'm being politically correct, I'll say unrest. It's a riot. It's a straight-out riot.
It was just pure rage.
Detroit had been what some people thought was a model city, a place where blacks and whites had found a way to get along.
There was a lot of enmity and anger between the young black guys and the young white police officers. I think we locked up about 7,000 people total.
A lot of people hollering and screaming saying, why do you keep messing with us and not go to your neighborhoods?
There were more than 2,500 buildings that were destroyed, looted, or burned to the ground. Over 1,200 injured.
A rebellion.
Insurrection.
The white community was calling it a riot.
Detroit, 1967. A riot or rebellion. To this day, they still debate what it was.
A lot of the smoke was right up in here on 12th Street, which is what it was called then.
The disturbances began on 12th Street, since renamed Rosa Parks Boulevard. They started spontaneously after a routine police raid on an illegal bar, or what locals called a blind pig.
2020 series on the 1967 riots, looking back to look forward. And this time, we wanted to explore white flight and what it meant to the makeup of the city.
Carolyn Clifford is here now to show us what she found and why the reasons people left are not so black and white. Carolyn.
So right about that. Amazing to think we're just 2 weeks away from the anniversary of the riots, too. And where you lived in the city made a big difference about whether the riots had an effect on your life. More importantly, whether or not you felt an urgent need to leave and never look back.
If you travel any...
I'm back. People say, why you going back in history? I'm just showing you the parallel, the similarities between then and now. Except the brothers in them days, we weren't playing. We laugh and joke. Some brothers smoke a whole lot of coke, but they didn't play. You know what I'm saying? These brothers not playing. You know, they playing with it. They ain't for real. They just getting your money. I don't charge nothing. You know, I don't ask for nothing. Just for you to press that like button. You know, and keep on watching. You might learn something. But if it was to jump off again, only thing I'm saying, you better be organized. Because it could jump off in a second. Brothers might all of a sudden get some backbone. But when you get the backbone, don't go out there all emotional. Like these brothers I see said in. Umar Johnson, they get emotional too quick. You know. See, we was cool back then. The word cool came from us. You know, y'all saying they're not cool. But it came from my generation. Yeah, the 50s and the 60s. That's when cool, you know, was cool. But now y'all saying cool and y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Cause y'all get frantic. Half y'all cats act like women. Get all emotional. You know, hooping and hollering. Foaming all at the mouth. Drooling. You know. Man, you gotta be calm, cool, and collective, like Spock on Star Trek. Nah, Captain Kirk was all emotional, bitchified. But Spock, he was very logical, laid back and cool. You know. And when you fight, when you go into the ring and fight, you gotta be relaxed. In other words, you gotta be cool. Can't be angry. Stay tuned. This is Black Light.